Survive bar first. And just let me run my face into it first.
Talk to our about our feelings.
Hey Zhao, you want to talk to me about your feelings?
Hey, Zhao.
Ah, hey there, Kiryu-san.
Someone's been knocking him back. You know, I still haven't had a drink with you yet. Mind if I sit here?
JK, unless...
Be my guest. Some one-on-one time with Kiryu-san, huh? Kinda making me a little nervous here.
And I guess you've already got a good buzz going.
Of course.
Been a while since you stepped down as a leader of the Liumang, hasn't it?
Yep. Now I'm just a regular old civilian. Trying to be one, at least.
Right. I imagine other people might not see it that way.
It's been a solid 15 years since you quit the business, right? But people still call you Kiryu-san. The fourth chairman and the Dragon of Dojima.
Yeah. There's no running from your past. Guess we're both struggling on that front.
But at least I've got it a bit easier than you. My name's only good round here in Ijincho.
Do you ever regret giving it all up? Your father passed you the mantle, right?
Well, Liumang was tearing itself apart from the inside out back then. Thanks to Ryo Aoki and the Omi Alliance. A good lot of them stabbed me in the back. Some of the old heads included. We had no choice but to rebuild from the ground up. Obviously, somebody has to take responsibility for all that. And, well, who else better than the guy up top? Since Komijo was literally going up in smoke too, Ijincho's entire gray zone was in danger. Having Sunhee take the wheel was the best choice, so no. I don't regret my decision.
I see.
By bringing the Liumang and Komijo together, Sunhee managed to save a lot of lives. That had to be a ton of hard work. I can't possibly thank her enough for all she's done.
I'm impressed
I'm
you're
impressed you're so honest about it.
I gotta say, it hits different when you're the one dishing out praise, Kiryu-san. Kasuga-kun's got away with words, but you're not too bad yourself.
Thanks.
Kiryu-san, you're a dead man walking, aren't you? So you can't pay your family or friends a little visit?
That's right.
Are you sure you should be talking to me then?
The Daidoji probably think that this will all work out in their favor. So they'll turn a blind eye.
All right then. You think it'd be cool if you came over to my place?
Your
Oh.
place?
I own a Chinese restaurant, see? An old little hole in the wall, but it's mine. Sometimes I cook the food myself. Scratch that. Not sometimes. I cook pretty much every day.
From the top of the Liumang to the head of the kitchen.
I've always loved cooking. You'd catch me in the kitchen even during my Liumang days. A lot of my guys like to eat whatever I whipped up to.
You ever consider that it was hard for them to tell the boss his food sucks?
Oh, so that's how you want to play. Guess now I've just gotta invite you to my restaurant then.
What if your food's actually bad? Is it on the house?
Sure, I'll go. It's all gonna be on the house, right?
Yeah, of course. But if you find the food tasty, then I'll take cash over any compliments to the chef.
That's some confidence you've got there. I look forward to it. How about another round?
Fine by me. But you should take it easy. Wouldn't want you to keel over before you get a taste of my cooking.
Fine. Whatever you say. Barkeep.
Hard to believe you're a sick man. Barkeep, hit me with another two.
When they keep saying sick man, I keep thinking like perverted type sick.
I fucking know.
Flying Inferno.
Hmm.
Namba? No, god damn it, Namba. God damn it, I gotta talk to you too.
Gotta talk to them all.
Hey, Namba.
Kiryu-san. Shit. I don't know what to do.
Honestly, I've had worse reactions to my face.
Okay, remember everything going on? Yeah, the guy stalking Miyabi-chan in my old workplace, the bigwig.
Sure. What about it?
God, he's so
He's
creepy.
here at Ijincho. Out drinking with some henchmen, apparently.
You can beat him up.
Now, Miyabi-chan called me to let me know. She warned me not to run into him. The thing is, this son of a bitch cost me my job. And he keeps antagonizing Miyabi-chan.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe this is my chance to finally say something to him.
With our fists.
That's all you want to do? You seem like you're ready for a brawl.
Yeah.
We'll just have to wait and see. It's just... Kiryu-san, when I saw your face, I knew I couldn't put this off any longer.
Hey, don't make my face your excuse here.
Yeah, I know. It's my decision to go out there. There's too much I need to get off my chest. No turning back this time.
How much have you had? You seem a little tipsy.
Okay. Let's make some magic, Kiryu-san. Follow me into battle.
Wait, this isn't like you, Namba.
He's
We're
drunk.
going into battle.
Okay. Ooh, pretty.
He's supposed to be somewhere right around here. Hey,
Alright.
Kiryu-san. Eyes open for that guy's harasser-ass face.
You need to take it easy.
Is that good old Nanba standing in my way?
Oh my
that's
god,
a
they are.
break. Finally found you, you dirty swine.
They're also super Asian.
They are.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You should be bowing.
Why should I bow?
Why?
It's not like I'm your
He
employee
fired
anymore,
the-
right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been laid the hell off. So right now, we're just two grown men. And you're the one in my way.
Oh,
Get him.
yeah.
Come on.
You did get fired. Hey, you guys know about him? Good old Namba here got busted for stealing meds as a nurse.
That's an old story, and not like it sounds. But you're still the creep who harasses his secretaries. You're the one who had me fired, weren't you? Miyabi-chan and I were friends, and you couldn't stand to see it, right?
Yeah? So what? That it? Is that why you're so upset with me? Losing your 9 to 5?
It's not just that.
No.
Miyabi-chan lost her first job as a secretary because of you.
Guilty as charged. Oh, are you here to avenge her? Well, throw down, little man. Come get some.
Little?
Told you
You're the
so.
same height.
Don't let him
Yeah.
throw the first punch. He'll just use that as an excuse to gang up on you.
Your big old buddy here's pretty sharp. But you don't need his advice, do you, Nanba? Prove you're a man and take a shot at me.
Well, he really wants to.
Mm-hmm.
That's so. So, you admit it was you then.
What?
You fired me on your own. It wasn't a company decision. That means... It means Ichiban was never the reason. He's 100% innocent. He's blame-free.
Huh? What are you rambling about?
We did it, Kiryu-san. Ichiban wasn't at fault, just like I figured.
Nanba, don't tell me.
Somebody explain what he's saying to me. Fuck that act.
They still look like.
Talking is
Was he
bullshit.
recording it?
I'm a man of
I
action.
wonder. Also, they still want to fight.
Bring it on.
It's just talk to Zhao and survive. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah.
Have fun with this.
Nope, That man turned into a noodle.
You're weak.
Noodle man! Oh, he got up to just get down.
They're all so drunk.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Ew, ew.
He spit on me.
Here we go.
You wanna fight? Yeah.
You wanna fight? Yeah. Some of these things just go so well together.
Mhm. So all they can do is just spit.
They're spitting bitches. What? Namba, how do you get over here? You were over there.
Teleporting Namba.
Kanazawa.
And that's the end of it.
Ooh, that money though.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. Hold on, please. What's gonna happen to me?
You're gonna shove your head in toilet.
Hey, Mr. Grab-ass, sir. You leave Miyabi-chan alone, starting right now. All you do to her is give her a secretary job again. Obviously, not working underneath you, that is. You assign her to the most decent boss you have down there.
But
Oh, is that not doable for some reason? Maybe my friends and I should come find you again and again?
And again.
You got it. She's back to secretary work. Just please, don't hit me anymore.
Huh. That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
You know, this guy's fists are famous.
Ah, sheesh. Let's get out of here, alright? Crowd's gathering.
What crowd?
Yeah.
Okay.
Forgive me, Kiryu-san. It was all the adrenaline rush.
Don't worry about it. Kasuga's lucky to have a friend like you.
Huh?
I never realized. This whole time you weren't bitter about losing your job. You were worried that Kasuga might feel like he's to blame.
Yep. Ichiban's carrying so much guilt on his shoulders, thinking he got me fired. I had to be able to assure him that it was never his fault. All this time, Ichiban's been suffering needlessly, feeling like he owes me. I just wanted to relieve him of that burden.
But even if it had been because of the online thing, you never held it against him, did you?
Of course not. How could I have? He didn't do anything wrong.
I see.
One thing, though.
Hmm.
I've been biting my tongue for weeks now, and it's been pretty exhausting. Because I really did love that job, you know? So after they fired me, I had to make sure not to mope about it near Ichiban, in case he took it to heart. And now, I'm so glad. I'm glad because Ichiban is just unhateable. I could never be mad at him. Not for any reason.
Is he crying?
Namba.
I think.
Sorry. I'm just feeling relieved.
Yeah, he's crying.
Yes.
Namba, for tonight only, what do you say we have a real drink?
You're devious, Kiryu-san. If we're gonna do this, I insist we go top shelf.
Okay. Hard liquor.
Bartender, give me your #1 best and most affordable offering.
Affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a trophy. You now have more costumes to choose from in the LO Happy Room, okay?
Nice.
Sunny.
Yeah, get doing.
Mm-hmm.
Sunhee, what happened with that small fire? The one where the Liumang set fire to Komijol turf.
Oh, thanks for your concern, but I'd rather talk about literally anything else. There's some dissent within Ijincho. Just something I have to deal with as a leader. Just nothing you should be worried about.
No can do. You shouldn't have to shoulder that burden all by yourself. Why don't you lay it on me? You mentioned before there aren't many people who can drink with you as equals.
I did say that, but... screw it. There really is no winning with you. Honestly, I didn't want to air out our dirty laundry in front of you.
So it was arson. But nobody saw who did it.
It was our son.
Right.
Our son.
All we know right now is that
Our
the
son
culprit
would
was
do it,
fully aware
wouldn't
that
he,
he
though?
set fire to Komi Jewel turf.
Don't you find that a little strange?
Well, how so?
If I remember correctly, your subordinate didn't hesitate to tell you that the Liumang was behind it. But how could they call them out without an eyewitness account?
So you've noticed.
Ooh, suspicious.
Long story short, the accusations against the Liumang are false. There's no evidence pointing to the perp, so it's all bullshit.
Twinkie,
But
thirsty.
someone
I know.
managed to escalate that BS to me without having to go through any filters. That's the real problem.
What do you mean?
I'm saying the lie originated within Komi Jewel, among
Yeah.
the top brass at that.
In other words, one of the Komijul officers tried to deceive you with a false report.
Precisely. He probably made his underlings start the fire, then spread the rumor that the Liumang was behind it. This act of betrayal only serves to escalate tension between Komi Jewel and the Liumang. I can't turn a blind eye to it.
You're right. One wrong move and it'll lead to an all-out war between the two of them.
Truth is, some people aren't too happy to see Komi Jewel and the Liumang getting along. By deepening the division and sowing discord, they'll be able to pin the blame on me for failing to take action. That's the traitor's end goal. He wants to chase me out and seize my throne to rule Komi Jewel himself.
Hungry kitty.
Managed to dig all that up. Then did you find out who the traitor is?
I did, actually. He got sloppy when leaking the rumor. Turns out the traitor is the eldest of Komi Jewel's officers. His name is Hanchul Sa.
So,
Oh, that
that's him
knows.
there, huh?
One of my great and wise uncles I've talked about before. At his age, he should be thinking about retirement. Guess he wanted to make a name for himself before going out.
By betraying you, no less. If he's the oldest, then the two of you must go way back.
Oh god, I gotta put my glasses on. Took them off to clean them.
Oh no.
That's infuriating. I'm getting pissed just listening to all this.
Sounds like you're angry enough for the both of us.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Someone's gotta.
That's what best friends
I
do.
only said what was on my mind.
This is such a mess. I really didn't want you to see me like this. I can't believe I just spilled everything to you.
She spilled
Was
the
Hanchul
tea.
Sa dissatisfied about something?
She did.
I doubt he'd plan a coup for no reason.
I can't think of anything. Except for the fact that I'm younger than him, and a woman.
Yep.
Considering he's a man who's faced countless adversities in battle, perhaps he doesn't want to end up under a leader like me.
Most old men probably would think so.
I've received the same report from different sources stating that Hanchul Sa is secretly rallying people to rebel.
Chico, stop
Saying
looking at
crap
me
like
like that.
Son, he is capable for a woman, sure, but weak-willed. Other people are more suited to lead.
So, he's been working the rumor mill.
I can find out anything and everything that happens in Ijincho.
Oh, don't fall.
Hanchul Sa won't be able to keep up with the information warfare. But people look up to him as a legend of the past. My generation grew up listening to stories of his
It's like,
heroics.
bitch, stay in the
He once
past.
fought to the death with the Tojo clan back
Come
in
here.
its heyday. I never thought he would ever become my enemy.
I can lie down.
A man too full of pride is a man stuck in time, unable to move on. Nothing more than a relic of the past.
Yeah, that old man's far too reckless for his own good. Oh, but he's older than you, Kiryu-san. Much older. You're not even in the same age group.
You don't have to force yourself to say that. More importantly, What do you plan to do about him? As the head, it's up to you to decide how to deal with traitors.
See, this is exactly why I didn't want to talk about this with you, Kiryu-san. Truth be told, I haven't made up my mind yet.
Take your time to think it over. I'll think of something too.
Look, I'd appreciate the help. If only we could have talked about something sexier instead.
Oh.
True. Dealing with a traitor is not a very sexy topic.
Thank you, Kiryu-san. Sharing your suspicions with someone else does help clear things up.
Yeah, it certainly seems so.
I'm sure you have other things to do, though. Your own problems are even more pressing than mine.
Sexy
I don't want
problems.
to cause you any trouble, so...
So?
Can we just drink and talk about something stupid now?
Sure. What better way is there to booze?
You really do get me. Always have.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's more.
Oh. Oh wait, there's more. She on the phone.
Got it. Thanks for the report. I'll be there soon. You guys have to stand down. We won't come out of this unscathed. Considering we're up against Hancho Sa.
What's going on? You were just on the phone with a subordinate, right?
Sorry? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I just finished my drink, so I'll be leaving now.
Wait, Sunhee. It sounded like you don't have enough hands on deck.
Psh, I'm the queen of Komi Jewel. I always have enough hands.
She is all hands.
Suzuki-san, it's rare for you to be stood up.
I doubt I even had a chance. Do you happen to know anything about what Sunhee is dealing with right now?
As much as it pains me to snitch, it seems that a hostile faction in Komi Jewel started an insurrection.
An insurrection?
About 10 of them, all led by Hancho Sa, have been attacking one Liumang shop after another. It's likely they're aiming to start a war as quickly as they can to try and overthrow Sunhee-san.
Things have already escalated that far.
As the queen, she needs to bring Komi Jewel under control herself before the Liumang retaliates.
Which Liumang spots are they hitting up? Do you know where they are?
I take it you intend on helping her?
Of course.
I understand how you feel, but you ought to know that Sunhee-san can't accept an outsider's help. Unless she demonstrates authority and resolves this situation herself, the same thing will keep happening.
Please, time is of the essence. There's no way I could relax and knock back some drinks after hearing all that.
That's not the only problem, by the way. I've noticed she's been trying to act tougher than usual whenever she's around you. My guess is that she wants to look more put together in front of her hero.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Yes,
You
we knew
should be
this.
more considerate. Take
I
your
was looking
feelings
for
into
my
account.
glasses, and they're on my
Now's not
face.
the time for that.
Oh, right.
That man
You
has
have
glasses
something
too.
that could come in handy.
Does he know that they're on his face? Because I
You'll
didn't.
look like any
Yes.
other Komi Jewel. Sunhee-san
He
won't
gave me a
even bat
mask.
an eye.
You gotta
That's genius.
I'm too ugly.
be,
I owe you one.
No!
gotta be a secret.
Not the ugliness.
Yes.
Okay.
Enough, Hancho Sa. I have always thought of you as a hero. Why would you do this?
That's right. I am a hero. But should a hero be forced to spend the rest of his life under the thumb of a little girl? Only a man of brute force, undeterred by bloodshed, can rule the underworld.
Oh, I thought he had a mask on.
No, he's just ugly.
I'm taking what is rightfully mine.
So that's Hancho Sa.
Take a good look, Sunny. Don't your underlings make for a pathetic sight? They actually thought they stood a chance against me. Arrogant greenhorns. There's no soldier worth his salt within the present-day Komi Jewel. I've spent my days wreaking carnage during the Tojo clan's prime. I will bring change to this pitiful organization.
I know that voice.
What's so funny?
You, Hanshul-sa. You've gone senile. Sounds like you're under the impression that you could beat me, if only by brute force.
Of course I can. But I'll let this slide, as long as you get on your knees and surrender.
Of course he says that shit.
Jinsho, that you're relinquishing your post as Komi Jewel's commander-in-chief.
That's all? Anything else?
Let's see. Ah, yes. Strip off your clothes.
God.
Imagine. The Queen of Komi Jewel surrendering while...
Sexual harassment now.
Yeah.
You know, the common man loves a good show. And you were never one who served to please.
Oh god, giggles.
Good to hear.
Huh?
The proud warrior I once knew is dead to me now. And the lowly,
Isn't that supposed to be her
foolish
uncle,
man
or
I
is
see
it
here
like spiritual
is nothing
uncle?
but a shell of his former self. Now I have no
I
qualms
mean,
meting out
yeah, I was
punishment as
wondering
your
that
leader.
too.
Foolish girl. You only have a single underling left on your side. Give it up. You can't win.
Don't listen to him. I will win. Even if I have to fight alone. If you want to run, now's your chance.
No, I cannot do that. Whatever you decide, I will see it through to the end, Sun-Hee.
Huh. That voice.
Don't pay me any mind. Hanshul-sa is approaching, so please brace yourself for battle.
Right.
I'm only wearing the same clothes as Kiryu is all. It's fine. I took his clothes. I'm here to disco, but I'm all out of disco. I need more disco.
You asked
Oh,
for
you
it.
want to sit here? Why do you want to sit here?
Here we go.
Why do you want to sit underneath the mic? Oh, they're going downtown.
I was inside that man's head.
You're inside that man.
My turn.
Allow me.
No, Ichigo, stop purring.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Park is down.
Here we go.
Hancho, you died.
I thought he was gonna be a little stronger.
A little bit.
He was
Maybe.
like just like a tad bit, a little bit stronger than his other bitches. But yeah.
I haven't
And that's
even
the
warmed
end
up
of it.
yet.
No, I told you stop purring.
Sneaky.
Doing better than I thought.
Son, what's with the mask in the picture? I didn't think he'd be wearing it when I leveled up.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The Hanshul-sa have lost.
Poor judgment, I'd say. That's just too bad. For you, I mean. Age has not been kind to you, Since you messed with the Liumang,
He
just
dog?
hand you over to them so they can decide what to do with you. Unfortunately, that means I can't guarantee your life.
No, please.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's gonna
I'm sorry.
Now take off your clothes.
grovel. Yes. Yeah, he's touching. Yeah, get the fuck away from her.
In the underworld, you can't play ignorant and expect to get away with it.
No, Ichigo, stop it.
You were the one who taught me that. Hey, you! Thanks for the help. You really saved me back there. I didn't know we had someone like you in our organization.
It's an honor to be of service to the Queen.
Why don't you take off your mask?
My apologies, but it is more imperative to tend to the injured as soon as possible. Pardon me, ma'am, but I should go look for help.
Fine. Go on ahead.
Okay. Gotta be sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotta squish the Ichigo.
Have you been drinking here ever since I left earlier? Kiryu-san, a long drinking session is no good for your health, you know?
It's fine. I didn't drink that much.
Then I guess I'll take this seat.
No, that seat's taken.
So,
That's for Hanshul.
did the
Good hero.
bartender hand you that Komi mask?
Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Could have played dumb.
Ah, looks like I made you worry quite a bit. But if that's how you want it, I'll play along.
Yes.
Right, bartender? You got involved too, didn't you?
I'm afraid I'm just as in the dark as you are.
Sure, of course you are. Neither of you open up about your past or your secrets very easily. You two are certainly veterans in that field.
How about a drink, Saki? Just relax. Try not to give the bartender such a hard time.
You two might be the
Don't
only
get the bartender
ones
hard.
alive who'd treat me like a child. Then again, perhaps that's why I'm rather fond of this bar. To good friends and good drinks. Cheers.
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 Cheers with the grandpas.
So what happened to that one trader in Komi Jewel? What was his name again? Anjolsa?
You're still keeping up the act? Huh. Well, my lips are sealed. It's a Komi Jewel issue. Outsiders don't need to know. Okay, dealing with Kiryu-san is one thing, but why is the bartender smirking? That's poor customer service, you know.
Look at her, giving us a cold shoulder.
Yeah, she has a point. That won't fly in the service industry, bartender.
All right, you two.
They're all friends there.
Mm-hmm. Purring in my soul.
I know. I told him to stop. I pushed him further away, but he's still too happy about
It's
it.
not working.
Mm-mm.
Why does Yao look so big for that
What's with the
fucking
face?
stool?
Huh?
He gotta.
Hey, Kiryu-san.
He's so big.
Something's been bugging me, actually.
That right?
Yep. Mind hearing me out? Can't say it'll be much fun, though.
Dry the
I'm all ears.
glass.
Hole digger.
Hole digger.
I was checking out this food blog earlier. They review bars and other joints here in Ijincho. Of course, that means they hit up my place, too.
Sounds like they rubbed you the wrong way.
Well, yeah. They wrote a bunch of crap about how the food sucks, how the employees are rude, how the place is a stinking mess. And it's not a one-time deal, either. They've been writing about my place for days.
You're saying these are fake reviews?
What else could they be? I take pride in my cooking. Sure, my place might be a little old, but I keep it spotless. Man, even thinking about all this just pisses me off.
Can't be fun to deal with.
Yeah, trust me, it's not. Still trying to figure out
Ichigo,
how
I
to
tried putting the blanket on you
Should I leave it
to
alone,
mask
or do
your
I do something
purring.
about it?
Put it back. Put it back on.
Maybe we should have talked
Get
about
under
something
there.
else.
I wonder who they really
I wonder
are.
who they really are. Why do they get to remain anonymous when they're writing something awful like that?
Not very fair now, is it? I'm also
Hey,
itching
Ichigo,
to find out what
stop
kind of
purring.
person posted that. I get that
Just throw 'em out
everyone's
the window.
entitled to their own opinion, but this just doesn't sit well with me.
Has that blog started to affect your business?
Nah, sales is more or less the same as ever, as far as I know. My place gets lots of regulars. I think the customers who do follow blogs are usually the first timers.
Makes sense. And all that's left to consider is how you feel about this whole situation.
Yep, guess so. And I think I've got an idea who that blogger is.
Oh yeah?
Right before that
no.
blog posted, got into a nasty little spat with a customer. Never seen him before in my life.
How'd that happen?
Well, considering my previous occupation, I get a lot of customers with some real heavy baggage. So I don't let people take any pictures or videos once they're inside. Even got signs saying so. But that guy didn't give a shit.
And there's no way you didn't call him out.
Damn right. I went up to him and I told him, please refrain from filming inside the restaurant. Honestly, I wouldn't have cared if it was just him there, but the place was pretty packed at the time. And that just got him all riled up. How dare you speak to a customer like that? And things just went downhill from there. He flung his chopsticks at his bowl and stormed out, screeching, "See if I ever come back here again!" Day after that, someone posted on their blog talking shit about my restaurant. I figure it's probably the same guy.
Yeah.
Maybe you can ask Komijul to look into it. They're good at that kind of thing.
I technically got booted from the underworld, you know. And to abuse an organization's power all for my personal affairs, not a good look. Plus, I doubt Sunny would let me off with a sucker punch.
That's true. I just thought that'd be the quickest way to take care of this.
Well, to be completely honest, I did consider doing that.
So, what's your plan? If that customer's the same person behind the blog post, are you going to confront him?
I'm not gonna go that far. I'm just a regular civilian now, a humble chef.
Considering how proud you are of your cooking, you're taking this pretty well.
Yep, I think so too. It's like, once I get heated, it's hard for me to hold back.
Okay.
This guy. What happened to being a regular civilian? Guess I'll have myself another drink. Alcohol's not a bad distraction.
I'm with you there. Sorry, making me sick through that nonsense.
Just glad you're feeling better.
You just went a little crazy at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
What's up, Xiao? More bad press for your restaurant?
Not this time. Got a message from the Liumang boys. Said they wanted to tell me something.
But didn't you leave the Liumang?
Yeah, I did. But they still try to contact me. Mind if I complain for a bit?
No.
So, what do they want?
You remember the blog I mentioned last time? The one talking trash about my place?
Right. Might be the same guy that gave you trouble.
Yep. Those Liumang boys are using whatever means possible to hunt him down. They're hell-bent on catching him. Saying stuff like, he can't go around starting shit and running away like that. And if they do find him, things might get real messy.
So we find him first
You're
and beat
not
him
the
up.
one leading them around.
Yes.
No, of course not.
Which means these young guns are causing a racket because someone's giving their old boss a hard time.
Yep. Honor's just as big a deal as life and death down in the underworld.
Mm.
Not that you need me to tell you that.
Seems like you're a popular guy. Whenever a Yakuza boss steps down, people tend to avoid them like the plague.
Yeah, I guess so. But that didn't happen to you, did it, Kiryu-san? In the end, no matter where you go, popularity varies from person to person.
So, how many of these guys are we talking about?
A lot of them, but probably no more than 50.
That's still no
Jesus.
But there's only 4 guys at the core of the whole shebang. They used to hang around me back when I was the leader, called themselves the 4 Beasts.
Sort of like your personal guard.
They were kind of adorable in a way, but feisty. Got a tendency to take things a little too far. They're the ones who are really pissed off with this vlogger, so I gotta tighten the leash.
Must be tough on you. They're not gonna leave you alone so long as they keep you on that pedestal.
Yeah, like you're one to talk, Kiryu-san. What's going on with me can't even compare to what the Dragon of Dojima goes through. But I guess the two of us are in the same boat. I mean, who else can relate to this kind of stuff?
Well, I can lend you an ear if you want to talk about it.
Thanks for that. But like I said, same boat. If there's anything on your mind, you can lay it on me too.
That's so. Great. Looks like I found myself a drinking buddy.
Oh no.
But seriously, Kiryu-san, you always look like you're trying to shoulder everything yourself. Hell, you even were quick to accept the fact that your time's been cut short.
Not really. I've spent plenty of time thinking about it.
You don't gotta lie down and take it. You could still try to fight back, you know. Survive. Looks to me like you're putting on an act. Because you're supposed to be a legend.
Where is this coming from?
Just
From the heart.
something that's been on my mind. We've gotten pretty chummy, haven't we? Close enough for me to air out all my stupid complaints to you. Figured I could come out and say it by now. Or, did I cross the line there?
You're fine. I'll keep that in mind. After all, it's good advice from a good drinking buddy.
Awesome. Made all these drinks worth it. Man, you are one legendary pain in the ass.
That is me.
Oh my god.
Didn't think the drinks would hit so hard today.
Okay. But you keep on drinking.
Oh god, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
There we go, good to beat Food Critic up.
Hey, Zhao. Mind if I join?
Grab a seat, but go easy on the booze, alright?
I know. Sorry for worrying you.
You better be. I'm usually not one to say this kind of stuff, you know. Actually, remember what we talked about last time? Something new came up.
Refresh my memory?
That business with the blogger. The one who was talking shit about my place. Turns out the Liumang boys figured out who this guy is.
Hey, isn't that bad news? I doubt they'd kill him, but...
Yeah, I feel ya. I even told them to lay off the guy. And they said they got the picture. Oh.
What's up?
Since they've been calling themselves my personal guard, well, they probably care more about my honor than I do. Can't imagine they'll sit around twiddling their thumbs.
So, what's your plan?
I gave them an ultimatum. If I find out something happened to that blogger, I'm closing up shop.
Are you serious?
Doesn't matter whether or not it was an accident. If that blogger is ever in danger, I'm packing my bags and skipping town. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Are you sure? Your restaurant means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Of course it does. Wasn't easy getting my skills up to par either. Like hell, I'd be happy to close up shop over something stupid like this.
But there is no other way to stop him.
All that's left is to pray that the blogger gets to live in peace. If he winds up in an accident, then I'm hitting the road.
Sure hope your boys will give it a rest.
Same here. But that blogger is still talking smack about me. Every single goddamn day. Ugh. Wish he'd lay off already.
What kind of guy was he, anyway?
You know. Just a very ordinary, very lame businessman. Same guy who caused a stink at my place. Seems like he caught wind he was being tracked and went into hiding somewhere.
Oh, surprisingly perceptive.
And they didn't find anyone at his house, and apparently he hasn't been going to work.
Was he local?
Yeah, he lived close to Chinatown. Made some posts about the places nearby. He's actually written some decent reviews. Judging by his analysis on flavor profiles, the guy's got experience.
That's great and all. But he needs to stop antagonizing you on the internet. For his own sake.
You said it. I'm not sure if he even realizes how much danger he's in right now.
Well, you know what they say. Ignorance is bliss. Your boys will run out of steam sooner or later.
Exactly. It's best to let this die down.
That blogger probably didn't think the entire Yokohama Ryuman would be out for blood. Even if it's just on the internet. Probably didn't realize the owner was their former leader either.
Definitely bad luck on his part. But his manners were even worse. He was filming without permission, then snapped the moment he got a warning. Ever since then, he's been trying to pick a fight with me on the internet. Seriously, give a guy a break.
But if you want to keep your place running, then he has to stay safe and sound. Let's have ourselves a toast. To his well-being.
Oh no.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Ichigo, why are you looking at me like that? You're the one that went over there.
I've been so reluctant.
Is Ichigo the food blogger?
You're telling me.
Maybe. He's so evil right now. And sleepy. Stronger now.
Stronger.
Okay, I think everyone's...
Okay.
Good to go.
Good to go.
good to go.
Okay.
Okay. No.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, good to see you, Kuro.
Let me walk on that
Are
stool
you
in front of
set?
you.
I'd like to take you somewhere. I assume you're ready to go?
Are we going on a date?
Okay, we're going on a date.
I'm prepared.
Good. As it happens, there are a few familiar faces visiting Eugene's show at the moment.
I suppose that's pure coincidence.
Would you believe I didn't invite them? The Seiryu clan did. To prepare for the dissolution,
no.
Ebina has been in touch with regional families across Japan. These two have come to answer his call, all the way from Hiroshima. Onomichi, actually.
Ooh.
Onomichi.
A Yomei Alliance subsidiary, the Hirose families Tagashira and Matsunaga. Here in Eugene's show right
He said that's so white.
Tagashira. Matsunaga.
They're here to investigate the Seiryu for themselves. Unfortunately, Captain Nagumo couldn't make it.
Investigate, you said?
If Ebina's dissolution succeeds, every Yakuza group in the country will feel its effects. No matter where they're located, no family can ignore Yokohama right now. So, Tagashira and Matsunaga are here to survey and report back on behalf of the Yomei.
Wow. They're representing all of Hiroshima, that means.
The Hirose family might have started small, but they've been making a name for themselves. Many would credit their old patriarch Toru for that. He died doing wet work for the former Yomei chairman. He died loyally. As such, he left behind a family worthy of respect. They report directly to the chairman now. Which means your boys are officers of the main family. They're trusted with a lot these days.
I see. How about that?
What's wrong? You've got that look on your face. You don't want to see him?
It isn't that. Not exactly. I'm worried how they'd react if they knew I survived.
Why? Think they'd take it poorly?
The Hirose family was small, but they were as tight-knit as any family I've seen. As soon as I entered their lives, that all changed. And Hirose's death was a direct consequence of that. If I'd never set foot in Hiroshima, Tagashira and the others might still have their
Digimon
boss.
shirt?
I don't know.
Apologize to them.
It looked
In fact,
kind of like a Digimon
took the easy
shirt.
way out
I'm
by going into
concerned.
hiding. How could I ever show my face to them again?
Who said you'd show your face? Hang back. Just like with Kazuki and everyone. Here Tagashira
Just hide in a
himself say what they
corner.
think of you. Honestly, you should get how this works by now.
Maybe so.
Remember, Hiroshima is part of your legacy. The last heroic stand of Kazuma Kiryu. Tagashira and Matsunaga saw history made there. Don't you find the prospect intriguing? Hearing their thoughts on your final moments?
Sad baby.
That's a sad way of putting it. You make it sound like I'm some voyeur.
Either way, the timing of their Ijincho trip is perfect for us. Don't question serendipity. They're drinking at a bar nearby, right now. Let's not miss them. See them there, Kiryu? Those are your boys.
Because putting sunglasses on makes you where nobody can tell who you are.
At all. Same as when we met.
Funny.
Well, not completely. It's strange seeing them with subordinates of their own.
For shit's sake. How long they gonna make us wait? Came all the way to Yokohama for this?
They're treating us like dirt here. Supposed to be honored guests. State
Oh,
of
no.
hospitality,
Yes.
my ass. We're Hiroshima dignitaries for crying out loud.
Doesn't seem like they're in a good mood.
Are they that pissed off that a girl hasn't sat down with them yet? Really?
Not sure. Hard to tell from just eavesdropping.
Right then. I'll take it from here. Let's get a better look at these big shots, huh?
Date-san, what are you doing?
The Daidoji faction doesn't own me, in case you've forgotten. I can say hi to whomever I want.
Date-san!
Bitch.
Damn it.
And just who might you be?
Tokyo Metropolitan Detective Makoto Date. Are you two familiar with me?
We look like guys with lots of cop friends. Go polish your badge. Should warn you, these two pups ain't housebroken. Any closer and they might bite you.
Hey, calm down. There's no need to be a prick.
The hell? You got your head screwed on wrong? Or you just want to die, old man?
Whoa, hold a second, Tagashira. Tokyo detective named Date, he said. Kiryu Aniki had a buddy called that, right?
Now that you mention it. Wait, so then what's he doing here?
You're Hirose, Tagashira and Matsunaga, correct? Be happy to buy you boys a drink. I'm off duty, not looking to bust anyone. Just want some company. Same as you two, from what I can see.
Yeah, well, the girls here ain't exactly swarming us.
You sure about this, Aniki? I mean, knocking them back with the fuzz?
You heard him. Man's off duty right now. We're just three assholes, no titles and nothing. This way, we never drank with the enemy team. Yeah, that's what you're saying, right, Dante-san?
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, all right then. Matsunaga Aniki says you can buy his drinks. You can buy his drinks.
Good, I appreciate it. Let me ask you both something. You sounded pretty pissed off before. Why was that? It's never just because of the girls.
Nah, it wasn't about that. Yokohama's a long trip for us, and we're being treated like hicks. There's ex-Yakuza all
I
over
mean,
town. and
you
they're
sound
all
like
we
Hicks,
gotta do.
son.
Yeah.
The Seiryu clan sure as hell not offering to cut us into anything worth a damn. Why even invite us? Too worried about their own profits taking a hit.
I mean, look around. They're scoping us out from every angle. They all stare, but
Oh.
nobody says as much as hello.
Wait a second.
They do be do
Everyone
staring.
here is
They do
Yakuza?
be do.
Ijincho's got ex-Tojo Omi guys crawling around like roaches right now. We're doing fine for ourselves out west in Hiroshima. Only came by to be courteous.
What he means is the Yomei Alliance asked us directly, and we followed orders.
I wonder, is your table so barren because they're trying to ice you out?
Maybe women around here are smart enough not to drink with a couple of small-town bumfucks.
Oh my
Say that
god.
again, asshole.
Whatever it is you're looking for here, you're not gonna find it. So screw
We're sassy.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Big talk from men that what got dissolved, huh? You bastards really want to throw down, huh?
Go ahead! Nobody cut our family's balls off!
Whoa, Hiroshima thugs are all talk, right? I'm sure we can take them. Catch the next train home, fuckers! Or we'll punch your ticket for you!
Ooh.
Huh? Who the hell's that?
Hey, you need to stay back, damn it. Kiryu.
Huh?
Kiryuin.
Kiryuin? Date-san, you know this guy?
Oh, no. I mean, maybe.
Hiroshiman dignitaries should know better than to disrespect the cities they visit. This is how blood starts running.
What's your deal?
We'll handle this from here. Right, Date-senpai?
Yeah,
Of
senpai.
course. This is my junior partner, Kiryuin. Okay, everything's settled. You two leave while you can.
You're out of your mind. This ain't no one's fight but ours.
Damn it, stop. You're in enough crap already. Stay back.
Okay, we're outside again.
Let's get started.
How'd that happen?
It's my turn.
Magic.
Try to block this. You asked for it. This'll
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, why is that man in the alley?
Here we go.
He's having a good time.
That broke over there. Stabbing.
Oh, where'd that man come from?
He was there, he just disappeared.
Ow, in the face.
Oh.
Spit on your hands.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yoshinaga. Eggnog.
Okay.
Get back in the trash.
Allow me.
He fell down. Now he did.
Wanna play, do we?
Let's raise hell!
Oh hey, he came front and center to get
My
hit.
turn. Easy. Waste of my time.
Break them blades.
They didn't stand a chance.
Strong!
Cyclone of Iado. Iado? Iado.
Yes!
Yes!
Ain't this a story from back home? Who knew a junior detective could throw haymakers like that? Only out here would you find a cop stronger than a Yakuza.
Stronger. He's good, but I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, I get it now, though. No wonder Tokyo PD got these city Yakuza nudist so bad, huh? Right, champ?
Oh, I thought he said nudists.
Sorry about that. He doesn't say much.
That's a good quality in people. Strong and silent. Actually, it reminds me of a guy we knew.
God, did he just throw up in his mouth a little bit?
Yeah. You know,
You'd know,
I
wouldn't
was
you?
thinking the same thing. Curiosity.
See?
Same kind of mojo.
Oh?
Exactly. Something about this quiet son of a gun reminds me so much of him.
God, he's so drunk!
Huh. Is that so? I'm not sure. After all, I've known Kiryu much longer than you two would have. No offense, but he's much cooler than this one.
You know
The
what? That's
dead
a
man.
very good point.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. The guy, sure. Look at this guy. And the Curiosity was way more badass.
Okay, probably so.
Fucking asshole.
Although,
God,
strange
they're
how
such
like your names
dorks.
are. Kiryu, Kiryuin, right?
He's like, shut the fuck up.
Both names sound tough, I'd say. Except Kazuma Kiryu. Woo! Man, that name's just on another level for us. From the moment we first met him, he redefined what the Yakuza meant.
That he did.
Oh. What did he do for you? Was it even a change for the better, do you think?
That's hard to say. Kiryu Aniki guided us through dark times. Our patriarch Hirose died. So did Chairman Kurusu. Onomichi's big secret came out, and it's still getting attention. And then, the man we took as our Aniki got killed. Could have asked him so much more. Just stormed in one day and fixed up messes. Like pulling up every rotten weed that's sprung since World War II. Now, police say that Kazuma Kiryu took all the other mysteries with him to his grave. That's gotta be a load of bull. They gotta know more than they're telling us.
Plus, all the big shot politicians
That's
got
very
their
old
asses
man.
saved by the cover-up. Those, Daidoji, what do you call them? Of course, they're the reason the Ome Alliance made us a direct subsidiary.
I guess that the Hirose family came out all the better thanks to Kiryu Aniki at the end of the day. Nowadays, we got way more prestige. The Onomichi locals tease us about it, though.
I think that's a good thing. Wouldn't you agree?
But putting all that aside, there's something about the whole thing that still hurts.
Yeah, you got that right.
What is it, if I may ask?
The Hirose family's down to just 3 proper members between Captain Nagumo and us. Our youngest officer was named Yuta. He's off in Okinawa living his dream life. Good for him. His Yakuza just feels like things are never gonna be as good as they were then. Kiryu Aniki inspired us to heights we never imagined ourselves in.
Seriously, Kazuma Kiryu's final battle, and we were there to see it. Hiroshima woke up for one big, incredible moment. Then went back to being the same old sleepy town as it ever was. Just empty and tired.
Helps knowing Patriarch Hirose would have wanted it that way. Plus, he got to spend his last minutes fighting Kazuma Kiryu with everything he had. When he died, it looked like he was at peace.
Yeah, I will never forget that.
For the old man, part of it must have been finally not having to do Takeru Kurusu's dirty work anymore. Even still, he was a model Yakuza, and he died a Yakuza's death.
More and more, I've been getting into dumbass fights like that one. Just looking to cash my chips in.
If you two hadn't stopped us, we might have died bleeding out in this cheap hostess bar.
Now that's a Yakuza's death.
Just a red stain on a tacky carpet. A long ways from home. How the hell did it get this bad without us even noticing? Between Hirose-san and Kiryu Aniki, all we talk about anymore is the ones we lost. Same old shit every day, over and over. They could see us right now. They'd be ashamed. And you know what? It was seeing Kiryu-san fight just now that made me realize it.
Say that again.
Funny how little things like that can open your eyes. What's going on now? Are you leaving? I'm still buying. No need to quit early.
That's all right. We're headed home. Seiryu clan's been investigated by us enough, I'd say. Right now, all I want is to tell Captain Nagumo everything that happened here tonight.
Oh, what will you say to him?
That over in Jinsho, we finally met someone Kuryaniki might have seen something in. Now, Cap will never believe us, not in a million years. He'll say we're drunk and stupid.
You're drunk and you're stupid. You're stupid and you're drunk.
I saw what I saw tonight.
So did I.
Oh, well, that's great. All right, I won't keep you any longer.
In that case, let me say one last thing to you both. The Seiryu clan's plot, all these Yakuza amassing underneath them, they can't be trusted. Hiroshima needs to stay as far out of this as it can.
With respect and all, no shit, Detective. That Eppiness a smooth-talking swindler, but the Yomei Alliance ain't dumb enough to fall for it. Hiroshima will steer clear of the conflict. Promise you that.
Of course, Kiryu-san. Your advice is appreciated. We're bidding Yokohama farewell now, if that's all right.
Okay. Nice meeting you.
It's good to see you, Kiryu-san.
I feel like they're not They're not as stupid as they seem.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I get the feeling they might have figured you out.
Maybe they did.
Sheesh. If your boys ended up in that brawl, it could have painted a target on the entire Yomei Alliance. And to avoid getting sucked into war, easiest thing would be to cut off the Hirose family and be done with it.
Yeah.
That said, it was reckless of you to jump in there. Don't come crying to me if you get busted.
Do you think I'm blaming you? I'm very grateful. If not for your initiative, I never would have spoken to those two again. Back in Hiroshima, I made a mess of things, and I left without fixing them. I didn't deserve to know what happened next. But I was always curious.
And I'm glad we did what we did.
Yeah, my back is so itchy.
Thanks for the drinks. I'll see you again.
Till then, good night, Kiryu.
Unless someone kidnaps him one day.
One day.
So like, you're not dying.
Yo.
Oh.
Takashita.
They can come to the island.
Okay. Is there a heart anywhere for Zhao that I should know about first? I'm looking, going very slow. I don't see one.
No. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Need to have that. Wait, what's my, is there a food place around? Yes, it's right here.
The bar. Okay. Fuck that, stool.
Yes.
Spicy beef soup.
Let's dig in.
Real meat.
Thanks for buying.
Those drinks.
Certainly food.
That was certainly food. Come on, guys.
Oh,
Bring the pain.
Bring the pain. We'll bring the pain with the rain soon.
Also, I knew Dante's voice sounded familiar. It's Bill Farmer.
He did.
He plays Goofy.
Okay, sorry. The names. Like I said, I don't know names.
Okay, no, he's Goofy in Pluto.
Oh, okay.
This way.
Funny though.
Save before I
Yeah,
do
because it's
this.
like, it sounds so familiar, because I know he also voices other people too in...
Yep.
And same with other people, Okay, we're likely for a fight.
But what choice do we have? Okay, time to go.
Okay.
Power Rangers assemble.
Yo! They even brought a couple of babes for us. All right. I can't wait to get my hands on this crew.
Dumbass. And he has no idea one of these babes is the queen of Komijul herself.
Ignorance will do you in like that.
Kuro-san, I don't see Sawashiro anywhere.
If anything, he's deep inside the warehouse.
Oh, he's deep inside of it.
I mean, they
already.
did say there were
Push forward until
people
we see him in person.
before
Anyone who
him
gets in our way gets taken out.
to dinner.
What's with you people? You think you can waltz right in? Don't just
Yes,
fucking
I mean,
ignore me. You wanna
we
get
were
dumped in the
invited,
bay?
son.
Yes.
You're gonna bring it, and bring it.
We're gonna bring it.
Yapping with you is a waste of my time.
Yep.
That's it. You're dead.
You're dead.
Well, thanks.
Let's do it. Try to block this. You asked for it.
Everyone get. Oh, that man has a gun. That man's dead now.
Dead gun.
Okay.
His pointy thing.
Oh,
He fell.
he had to hit that invisible wall.
Oh. Ow. Yeah.
Heh.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
Hey
hello.
guys, kick your feet.
Hello, shake your jazz hands. What?
Oh, hammers.
In for the kill. Got you now.
Yeah.
Oh, that man was stunned.
Have fun with this.
Ouchie.
Allow me.
Where's Xiao going?
Where is Zhao?
He's to your left. What's he doing? He's like a vampire.
He's like, nee.
Yeah, Zhao's like in the warehouse already.
He's like, I'm gonna get him. Ow.
Kiryu, what are you doing now? Ow.
Oh.
Ow.
Let's do it.
Rude.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's over.
He's sleepy.
Some.
Oh, that hammer in my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Out of my way!
Damn, that does a
Okay.
lot of damage.
My turn.
Damage. Yeah. Smack.
Something wrong.
Rude.
Oh,
Yeah. Hope this takes care of that.
Yeah, bitch. Get him.
You picked the wrong opponents.
Hell yeah. Moving up in the world.
Whew. We should relish this moment. There's more where this came from.
Sweet!
oh, so dramatic.
Tell me something. Aren't you people here to turn your lives around? Or let me guess. You think you'll get a clean slate in Hawaii? And all you've got to do is follow orders. If that's how you see it, you'll never return to society, no matter how hard you try. But if you're serious
tell
about
him.
making a change, start by thinking for yourself.
I don't give lectures like him.
Oh, I thought she
Only
said I don't give
people
lettuces like
in
him.
pain. That's how it works in Komijul.
Oh, Jesus.
That's gotta hurt.
She just kill him with her heel.
Guess even Sunhee cuts loose when she's mad.
Or actually, or maybe not kill, just bleh. Been unconscious.
She knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah. Oh God.
I see the men out front gave you no trouble.
Yeah.
Well.
They won't be getting up anytime soon. I take
They're
it
sleeping.
use the rest.
Don't worry about them. Bargain barrel thugs aren't exactly at a premium these days. What with the dissolution leaving so many ripe for the picking.
Isn't your job to fix that? Or is this second disillusion of yours just a way to exploit them? After everything you've done, this was your chance to light their path.
I won't deny that. You know, one of them said something rather profound. Going clean was like prison all over again. You know, people like us have no freedom. Of course, he must have had eyes on him everywhere. You never know what an ex-Yakuza will do, right? And I'm not even at the saddest part. We have nearly 100 people working here at all times, but they only need a single supervisor, if that. What makes that possible is the structure of our warehouse. Take a look at this observation tower. It's designed so you can't see in from outside. Because of that, you never
Definitely
know
looks
when
like a
you're
prison.
being watched. Meaning, you can never slack off. They call it a panopticon. Any idea why these were invented?
To keep prisoners in line.
And twisted, isn't it? These people wanted to escape the dog-eat-dog world of a criminal. Yet what do? Crawl right into another form of prison.
Tell me, why gather them under one roof, and then ship them over to Hawaii?
To rehabilitate them, of course.
Is that the only thing Ebina said? If he hasn't let you in on anything else by now, don't get surprised when he casts you aside.
You may want to mind your words. These four are some of the Seiryu clan's strongest. They don't take kindly to insults, especially when it comes to Ebina-san. They also won't hesitate to kill, whether they've been given clearance or not.
Pretty bold for Yakuza in this day and age. Then again, I've seen plenty like that in my time. They have all come and gone. Now, you want to know what real strength is? Now let
My fists.
Do the talking.
Yeah.
Fucking Sachan, she's just like, yeah, huh?
Oh. No.
Knife.
Oh. Nice knife.
I'm ready for QTE.
You're ready, son.
I'm fucking. I have PTSD from QTEs in this goddamn game.
Well, they throw it at you in like
Don't see that
random.
Probably not all
Yeah.
shut up and sleep. Stay on our toes. Yeah.
What's the hold up?
Yeah, give him hell.
Bring it on!
Double the trouble.
Double the flame!
I won't hold back.
Yeah?
You know, I haven't really used Nancy yet.
Oh, yeah?
What's she do, actually? 1500 with benefits. Poison.
Get serious.
Nancy and Olivia.
Oh my god, nice. Oh my god, cute.
Crustacean combination. Put more scars on his face.
Oh wait.
Ooh.
Break some of his ribs. Oh my god. Freaking cute.
Oh, and
Yeah,
it poisoned him.
because
Sweet.
And he's only one to hit now.
Follow my lead.
Oh, it's him saying that. Okay, I thought it was Nanba for a second. I'm like, wait, Nanba's not poisoned. R2... R2.
Time to put you down.
Oh my god. Finish him.
Time to shine.
You want some?
Can I? No. Maybe. Yeah.
Out of my way.
Let's use burning. Does he have a mob? Oh shit! I pressed square instead of circle.
I got distracted.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That would have been so cool if I got him.
I know.
I sure hope not.
I need you to get up.
Now then, let's wrap this up.
Charges up.
Well,
Oh
it's
shit.
back to basics. Wonder what's next.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Stay on your guard.
In for the kill!
Here's a reward.
I won't hold back.
Get serious. No begging for mercy now.
Where the fuck is he going?
Go to hell!
Oh. Take Kane. Ow.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Let's raise hell.
Oh.
Jesus.
What's your tag team look like?
Special order.
Enjoy.
Oh, blocks.
On fire.
Let's do it. Alright, let's finish it.
Together. We only need one
Naturally.
shot.
Bring it on. Maybe just stay down. This is getting old.
I'm gonna guard you, because if you die, then I'm out.
Wanna play, do we?
Nope. Something wrong?
Something wrong. I just can't get over it, like 8 o'clock.
Here you go. Thanks.
You want some?
You're going to regret
Oh,
this.
he lowered your agility.
Oh shit.
Here's a reward.
Yeah, sometimes it goes by so fast.
Screw.
Screw.
Yeah.
What's the holdup?
Meaningful players weapons tribute.
You're going down. Never stood a chance.
The damn bleeding won't stop. The damn bleeding won't stop. You're dead.
Oh. Not Nama's willpower.
This is no way to fight.
Wanna play, do we?
Sure.
What?
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Have fun with this. Ugh, could use a breather. Cheers!
Cheers! I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
In for the kill! Got you now.
Oh my god, nice. The fucking bleeding took him. Nice.
Was he still poisoned by chance?
No, the poison left, but he was
Okay.
the
bleeding.
Got
Learning more every
got the
day.
bleeding.
Strong.
The bleeding also gets me occasionally.
Yes, same.
Oh, magical
Oh.
concert.
Nice.
Oh, I got you.
Smackers. Now
Let's
step
tie him up
on
in a
him.
bathtub.
And step on him.
We really did
Yes.
it. We beat Sawashiro. Way to go, Kiryu-san.
Again.
You need to get me out of here. I can't speak freely around them.
Can we trust you, son?
It's like 50-50. I think he has his own agenda, but
Yeah.
you're just gonna drag him out.
What do you think you're doing?
He did ask, but
He's a
he
bad
has to do
actor.
it- but You gotta do in a way that you, yeah.
Better if they don't know where I am. Quick, throw me in the water.
You sure that's a good idea?
Not much of a choice here. Meet up at Ichi's place after.
Okay.
Whee! Wait, Kiryu-san, seriously?
Oh. He flailed.
What'd you do that for?
We're done here. Next stop is Ebina.
Gosh, just full of surprises, isn't it?
Tell me about it.
God, I love Zhao so
Well,
much.
I know.
Sawashiro scream as he plummeted into the sea. Priceless.
Sure didn't see that coming.
Oh my god.
Now it all adds up. So Sawashiro wanted to get tossed to the ocean.
Yeah.
Nah, I just wanted to toss him there.
Kasuga's place.
Mm-hmm.
Does this mean we're trusting him after
Is he gonna be all wet when we meet up with him?
Depends on how our conversation goes. Now,
Or is he gonna magically dry off?
profile.
Like how Link does.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get to see him in disguise.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Okay.
Vroom vroom.
Motherfucker.
Get out of my way. I have places to be. Is he in the bathtub? No.
Sawashiro, you should see yourself right now.
I'd appreciate you sticking to the point. I'm not man of time, you know.
All right. First, we need to know where you stand. Who is
He's
Ebina
right in
to
front
you?
of you.
The visionary responsible for the Second Great Dissolution. And a man after Masumi Arakawa's own heart.
We thought the same at first, but in light of his recent behavior, I'm sure you've noticed something's up by now.
Yeah. The Second Dissolution's just a smokescreen. A shiny ad to pull in fresh recruits. But I found that out too late. After sending Ichi to Hawaii.
Gee, isn't the timing convenient?
It does sound that way. But if it was a lie, I'd expect something a bit more convincing.
He has a point. Look at that. Your slimy reputation precedes you. And it's in your favor.
Let's talk about Kasuga in Hawaii. He's there to lure out Akane-san, isn't he? And it was Ebina who proposed that. Likely to curry favor with Bryce. Sound right?
Right on the money.
If that's the case, why are you still working with him? You had to have known. The hell Akane-san's going through, dodging death at every turn. Isn't she the woman your boss loved?
Yeah, but don't forget, Ichi's over there. As long as he's in Hawaii, Akane-san's in good hands.
Placing your bets on Kasuga-kun, are we? Sounds like you trust him.
Something like that. But with him on the job, I can focus on the real work I gotta do.
Real work? And that would be...
Putting Ebina's fake plan into action. I'm gonna see the Second Great Dissolution through.
Huh?
But if I have any hope of doing that, I need to know Ebina's true motive.
Motive for what?
The waste management business he's running with Polycana. It has something to do with nuclear reactors. Specifically, the waste these reactors pump out.
What?
Nuclear waste? As in, from power plants?
Yeah. On one end, there's spent fuel rods, which can still be repurposed and weaponized. Without strict protocols in place, they could easily fall into the wrong hands. On the other end, there's dirt, water, concrete, equipment, and what have you that end up getting contaminated. These are considered low-level radioactive waste, and while they're not as deadly, there's a lot of it. And with Japan dragging its heels in the decommissioning process, we're left with mountains of waste that'll remain toxic for centuries. The best they can do is silo it off in temporary storage facilities and hope a solution arises in the future.
Shit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I hear about that on the news every now and again. No matter where they try to build these facilities, the locals always fight against it.
That's precisely what Polycana honed in on. For over 20 years, they've been stashing nuclear waste from around the globe on their private island. You know it as.
Nelly Island, right? According to Polycana, that's paradise. A reward for only the chosen.
Yeah. Real fitting, isn't it?
Using sacred ground to hide away toxic waste. Bryce has a real sense of humor.
Also, the fee they charge for processing the waste isn't cheap. And I'm sure Ebina gets a nice cut. But beyond that, I still don't know where all our ex-Yakuza factor in. My guess is they're needed for loading and transport.
So that's it then. Ebina's yet another money-hungry maniac. Now, I know I shouldn't say this, but hear me out for a second. Polycana's willing to bear the brunt of Japan's nuclear waste problem? In spite of all the issues, isn't it a win for the country?
From what I understand, each country's responsible for its own nuclear waste. How does Ebina plan on going around the law?
Well, he won't have to if they loosen regulations. Politicians, bureaucrats, and investors are all waiting to jumpstart the nuclear industry in Japan. And to keep the money flowing, they'd build even more reactors if they could. And naturally, they'd also welcome any waste disposal method that seems convenient. So if one day you hear the TV saying how the government wants to ship its waste offshore, that means they've already started trying to sway public opinion. And eventually, a change in legislation will follow.
Wow, that's insane, right? There's a chance Ebina and Polycana could legally be in the clear. If only it weren't the Yakuza and a cult, I might have just took it and shrugged. Sorry if this sounds biased, but there has to be an ulterior motive somewhere.
Yeah.
There absolutely is.
In other words, you're sticking with Ebina to figure out that motive.
Yes.
You say that, but did you really need to blow Kiryu-san's cover? You know, on the Tatara channel?
I merely read the script I was given.
Huh. Alright.
It's true that for Ebina, the second dissolution might just be a means to an end. However, if Masumi Arakawa were alive, this is something he would have wanted. And if whatever Ebina's planning would subvert that, I'll bring him down from the very foundation.
I see.
When that time comes, I would hope to have the Dragon of Dojima's support. That's why I went through all this to speak with you.
How could the great dissolution we forged with the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance crumble like this? People put their lives on the line to open up a path for the future. But all it took was 4 years to fail.
Kiryu-san.
Guess your plans weren't so airtight. As a country, Japan's not exactly kind to those who make mistakes. Far from it, actually. So yeah, these ex-Yakuza had nowhere to turn but Ebina. Getting back on their feet wasn't an option.
No, something's not right. It shouldn't have been like this. This wasn't the plan they told me about. The plan we all believed in.
Sorry, who are they?
The leaders of the Great Dissolution. Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan.
Go over there.
Along with Goro Majima, and Taiga Saejima.